Right, we'll see you later.
Okay.
Okay, Rod Luck is has moved, I believe, still in Chula Vista, but you have moved to a different location.
Yeah, I moved over to Goodrich Aerostructures.
Yeah.
Goodrich now working on the new, the big 787 and the Airbus and so many things. But this time of the year, though, this is a mock-up here of a checkpoint at an airport, and these are some of the employees. I think I'd come. I think I'd show up for work every day if you guys. This is the way it looks, my friends, here at Goodrich Aerostructures in a good part of their building. Dana, it's turned into a giant competition. You started this just a few years ago.
Yeah, about 4 years ago, we started doing a decoration contest for all the teams to build some rapport with each other. It's as a team-building exercise, and as you can see, you know, they're a little nutty.
It adds to their, but it adds to the work ethic and their happiness and everything else.
Absolutely. I mean, we got to get in the spirit for, you know, for our families, for charities and things like that. This really helps that.
And all these various areas are all, everybody's got like the contest going. They got it going right, man.
Oh, I mean, beautiful over here. We got Noah's Ark, for instance. I mean, this area runs the service. So, you know, that's again why we're probably pretty daffy over here, because, you know, it's a fast-moving environment, and they're very creative people. I mean, by looks of these Christmas decorations.
Look at this. I love it. They got so much. You guys are crazy. You got to get to work. The airline industry needs you. Nah, what the heck? It's not. It's only 8 o'clock in the morning. Now, this one here, I was down earlier. This is the Christmas cookie shop. Hi, everybody. Hi. Check this out, though. Look what we got going on here. This is quite interesting. They've got cookies. They've got so much in here. You guys, wait a minute. You're over here. You're making.
Yes.
You actually got. You're making things in here. Can I have some of those M&Ms? What do you guys normally do in this area?
We make cookies.
You make cookies?
Make cookies. Good cookies.
And we actually sell aerospace parts to airlines. That's really what we do.
Oh, that's so good. Let's go back and take a look at some more here we got going on here. So, how many employees here at Goodrich?
About 2,000 here in the Chula Vista location.
Look at here. Look at this. You guys got it made. Can I have a cookie?
This is a long history here in Chula Vista. It used to be the Rohr Company that bought by Goodrich in 1997.
Remember now, it was B.F. Goodrich once.
Right.
Who made the tires. A small portion of that was an aerostructure type company.
Absolutely. And we grew that from a small aerospace company now to a $6 billion aerospace company called Goodrich.
Michelin bought the tire division.
They did.
Wow. As we move around, now you guys are all dressed in white. Do you work for my doctor? Did you come to take me away?
Actually, I'm filling in for the cookie cutter because I'm supposed to be the baker.
Oh, really? Yeah. Hey, who are you supposed to be?
I'm part of the shipping department. So
there you go. I bet you are. You guys are shipping these cookies to other companies here in Chula Vista, maybe. This is so nice.
We have a lot of fun. I mean, we have a contest. Our executives come around and see the costumes of all the employees. We have the families coming in this afternoon as well. So, again, it builds that family atmosphere that we're really hoping for.
You win my award for the best dressed Christmas company in all of San Diego, Chula Vista, and points north, south, east, and west. You're running away from me. Hello there.
Hi.
Are you a cookie lady?
Yes, I am.
This is kind of fun. You guys, surprise, if I worked here, I'd weigh 300 pounds.
Yeah, there's a lot of food during the holidays.
Yeah. We come back, Dana's going to tell you we're going to get serious. You know, they're working big time on the 787 and also the Airbus and so many things. This company is really out there on the edge, my friends. You talk about wanting to work for somebody. We'll find out if they're hiring. Goodrich is the place to be.
I had no idea they had that much fun out there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, when I came in, Dan, they shut the music off, the band left, and they were rolling some kegs out to the truck. I don't know what that was about.
I'll be down there in an hour.
We don't want the FAA to hear about that.
You'll be filling out your application.
Adios.
All right, enjoy
or
your
the
cookie.
FCC, for that matter. Thank you. All right. Well, some people think...
Okay, Rod, every day.
No.
I know, a lot of people out there shopping. Rod's out there. He's working hard down at Goodrich. How you doing, Rod?
I'm doing good. I'm enjoying myself. What a company. Everybody I met, you saw earlier, they have the big Christmas decorations, everybody having fun in that one area. Here it's very, very serious all the time, 24 hours a day, building these big engine thrust reversers for the yet-to-fly Boeing 787, David.
That's right.
You guys are, if it wasn't for you, we couldn't fly that baby.
That's right. And you're right. We got a lot of dedicated employees here working real hard to get this airplane up and running.
Interesting about Goodrich, which was once just a tire company, but they did have a small aerostructure division. Michelin buys the tire division.
That's right.
And overnight, Goodrich has grown into the leader in the industry.
Well, it's a little bit more overnight. It's been a little bit more than a decade, but we've gone from essentially $100,000 in aerospace to almost $7 billion in aerospace as a corporation.
You got the men working on these and women working on these have got to do their job right, or we got troubles in the air.
Absolutely, and we've got great employees here. Just in this facility alone, in this building, we have over 100 employees dedicated to the 787 program.
Look at here, I want to show you something over here. We're looking at the size of these thrust reversers. They're as wide as the body, the fuselage of a 737, and they're for the engines of a 787.
That's right. Imagine sitting in a 737 airplane. If you look at this product, when it's completely put together, it is the same diameter as a 737. That's how large these are.
Those engines are big engines.
They're huge engines.
How much bigger can we get?
Well, you know, the A380 is very large, over 500 people. The 747 is 400 people. This is about 250 to 300 people, and it's really a popular version with the airlines because it flies point to point. Long range, not a lot of stops. I know when you like to fly, you like to go once, meet your destination, and be done. This airplane is going to allow us to do that.
And I want to land safely. Okay, let's talk about, does the FAA have a representative on your staff or here in the company watching every move?
Absolutely. The FAA actually is in our employment, but they work for the FAA and they take their direction from the FAA.
Okay, now somebody out there right now is thinking, well, if you're paying that person, but he works for the FAA, wouldn't that person maybe overlook something?
No, absolutely not.
A lot of quality control.
Absolutely. In fact, our products are designed with product integrity in mind. It's safety first in everything we do.
I'm looking over beyond. If I can go around this right side of this thruster here and right next to it down here, in front of it actually, look at the size of this. This is, I don't think people at home can get the feeling how big it really is. It's a couple of stories tall.
This is the largest product that Goodrich produces. This is over 14 feet long and over 10 feet wide. Absolutely a huge product and a huge effort from the product involved.
Okay, another question, I guess obvious question would be when something might happen, and we don't like to even use the word crash. If something they say is engine related or a mount, you make the mounts for these as well, does the investigation begin here? How does that work?
Well, as I said, you know, everything's about design safety and factors of safety when we design our product. But in the rare event something like that would happen, we have a product integrity team that does nothing more than independently investigate every aspect of the design to ensure that there's no issue with our product.
Thanks, Dave Castellano. And I might add, they've got a 100% safety record. I asked those questions. I know some of you are probably asking those questions, especially when you hear that an FAA person might be on site, but paid by them. This is big-time stuff. Right down here in Chula Vista. Ever looking for a job in the aerostructure, aerospace type industry? Give them a call at Goodrich. Working conditions are incredible. You saw earlier that when they party. When they're serious, they're very serious. They work 24 hours a day. If somebody calls from Kennedy Airport in New York and says, we need a certain part, they have people on staff here 24 hours a day. The part is out and gone, and there by morning.
You know what you got to love? A
Big
company
time.
that works hard and plays hard.
Yeah, and makes a lot of bucks.
Makes a
Daddy.
lot of
you
money.
Probably make a good paycheck.
They're making
down there.
Boeing what they are.
That is true.
Thank you,
Right.
Vice
Rod.
versa. See you later.
Thanks a lot. Okay. All right. Hey, let's take a look at the weather.